Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have just completed my first shovel-checked keyhole swipe, and I want to do it again. I've got a couple little acetate cards that I'll probably be using to swipe, and anything's possible. I do change my mind, but I'm going to start out by adding my shovels into a little container that used to hold towels from my, I believe, an Oriental restaurant. I got it at a yard sale. You could use anything to set your shovels in. I need a new top for my black. It fell off. Oops. Alright, so I've got an OXO omelet turning spatula, and these are available on the Amazon link under Show More. And I'm going to need some more black paint, I can tell. It's nice when I don't dump my shovels over. Only one of them has any paint in it. So let's put some more paint on there. It's a warm day, but it's not 90, which is really nice. I kind of want to get myself, since there's not going to be any visitors in the studio gallery, I'm going to try and take over the work area where I used to just occasionally, when I would have a student, we would go inside if the weather was too hot or not conducive. Anyway, so I want to ask you guys a favor. Can I have a thumbs up? Thank you guys for all the great comments. And while you're at it, if you wouldn't mind, maybe you'd consider watching the video longer, because it's the only thing that gives me good standing on YouTube, is if you watch it longer. I'm not sure what's going on with the commercials. I've heard some silly things. I've heard all kinds of silly things. I've heard that people are being told that they can't watch my channel unless they pay, which is not something I did and is wrong. And I would definitely tell you, if you have an issue with my channel, please go ahead and send feedback. Find the feedback place at the back of YouTube, because something's not right, and it hasn't been right for a while, and I haven't figured out how to fix it. So if you want to be of assistance, that would be great. And otherwise, just enjoy. There's 86,000 subscribers, or there were I was like 4 away 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to use my black enamel on this the same as I had. And I think the way that I start these, I'm going to give myself a chance to imagine somehow that I know where the center of this canvas is. And I don't think I can put too much gold on there, to tell you the truth. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can do this. It definitely doesn't have to be perfect. I really liked using the orange that I used last time, and I used it on the opposite side of the gold. So maybe I'll just do the opposite of what I did last time, which was put my favorite folk art color shifting purple down, assuming it will continue to come out, please. I think I have something in my tip that wants to clog me out. So now what I'm going to do is move that back for a minute. And I realized that I wanted to try and make all the colors the same in all the shovels, but it didn't really work. But what I did realize was, the more layers I put in, the more likely I am to get a stripe that I like. And so I'm just going to use all the same colors. Come on. Now, there we go. right across the room. It's not a room, I'm outside. So let's see if I can find other stuff I like. I'm going to throw a little Prussian blue, or at least, yeah, dark purple in this time. 3 shovels may or may not be enough. And this is different from the last one in that my layers are much smaller. And I think I'd like to put more white in also. And maybe some of this orange also. Those are strange colors next to each other, but they're cool. I didn't put any of this green in. I'm not going to do that next to that. I am going to use some of this blue, which was a color shifting blue from Folk Art, and then I added unicorn spit blue. I've got other colors of pink. I am going to try some of that green. I hope this works. I really would like it to work. That I think was an Anita's red. I haven't used any of this. Let's go back to the white I said I wanted to use. This is all about, you could put more paint in, but you won't get as many colors. Let's see how it works. So I still really need to fill up my shovels. That's the deal. I'm going to put a little black in one of these because I can. That's the name of my first book. You can find it on the Amazon link, the first blue link under the video, under Show More. When you click Show More, it'll open right up. That's some Prussian blue. I didn't put any turquoise in last time. Dark turquoise anyway. I put the Folk-Art in. I had some pink enamel that I think was a Folk-Art color. And I kind of want to put a little bit of that in there. I could try the enamel that's pink instead of the black, but the black works so well that I might as well double down. Hedge my bets. That's not it. But I bet this is. Yes, it is. Do I want some purple anywhere? I'm really tempted to go ahead and start this out with some white. This is an Anita's white. I call it Pearl. And I really, really love this orange. So even though I put the pink out there where I like it, I'm going to start with that orange, I think. Maybe not. I'm being called to red. And we'll just change it up one last time. I lie so thoroughly. Okay. So I see my shovels are almost full, and that's the sign, that's the time to get busy. Moving my bottles out of the way for a second so I can have some elbow room and change my mind yet. Oh yes, that's perfect. Alright, so here goes my black enamel right down the center. And hopefully that'll just spread out nicely while I'm adding shovels full of things. There's another swipe card, which is perfect. I'm going to try and grab my my little dish of colors because I will wipe off. Let's see how that worked. I see moisture in there. This was 2 saucers. That's nice and moist. That's excellent and beautiful. Check that out. That's what I scraped off my acetate cards last time. So now let's do this. I'm going to lower my shovel onto my canvas. I'm going to do all one side at a time because I realized from last time yep, I needed a less wide tool in between, but I'm not unhappy. Looks like I'm going to have extra paint left. So I'll just get used to the idea of that and let that one drain and rotate it around on the other side. So I love that I did learn that I could do this like this. I should have started with the green because that's the same. I told my friend I could do this again, and I hope I'm right. Christine. I know you're watching, Christine. I want some more of my purple in there. Because I just need it. And now what I'm going to do with my last shovelful is probably cover it up with this little piece of raunchy sponge that came out of a watercolor box, because it seems to work fairly well to keep, it's already wet, so it should keep things nice and wet. And the other shovels are draining, and I will put those when they're drained into my little container there, hopefully, in a minute. And I don't mean to be too long at this. So the way I started last time, I want a much thinner card, you know that? I want a much thinner card. So I'm going to cut this card in half and see how that works. Oh boy, here goes nothing again. I'm going to split the difference just like I did the last time. let's grab a way to, I guess I'm just going to not be able to save all the paint I want to. I'm going to try and wipe that off. And I'm going to split the difference again. And if I happen to leave larger areas of colors, that's okay with me because I really like them. I thought about crisscrossing them over. So let's see what happens. I'm just scraping my little swipe card right off. I really didn't think I used an overabundance of black in there, but it's looking pretty much like I did. So if I were going to put an angle down, I think I need to go from where I'm at. No, I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time because I liked it. I don't have as many gold cells popping yet, and I think that's because I used more paint on the inside. Alright, I'm trying to make sure I stay in the same position I was. And just keep scraping off my cloth. I used to always use a dampened swipe rag, so that's why I say cloth. I'm just going to drag some of this over here. And right down over the end is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that paint. It's on my little swipe card to camouflage the end, and that worked perfectly. Just enough paint, honestly. So let's go back here. Make sure that's completely scraped off to the best of my ability. I'm looking to split the difference. I like those stripes I'm annihilating, but I might wind up with a basting brush in this. You can never tell. And I definitely will have some edges to coat with black paint. Now, because I'm at this end and I have paint on that's residual, I'm going to do the same thing again. Might as well. It's right there handy. I don't have to scrape it off. I can use it. I'll probably use that anyway. I'm thinking the basting brush is coming right up. I'm really kind of disappointed about the amount of cells that are there, but I'm not disappointed yet that this is a failure, because it's not a failure. It's still pretty cool. If I'd wanted to do it just the same, I should have tried to stay exactly the same. And I didn't do that. But I could probably do something with a bamboo skewer is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking also that I'm going to take this paint right there and sort of fake it out right down over that end. So I've got cells along here, and I'm wondering if maybe if I torch that might help. So let's try that. But that's also going to make it impossible for me to use a basting brush. Alright, so what am I going to do with my basting brush? I'm going to go from the opposite side. Let's start first one way. Let's go every other one, just in case it needs to be that way. And I'm going to wipe that off. So I don't have enough paint on that one. Kind of need some black there. Which is pretty cool. I'm going to wipe that off. I'm going to do the same thing because the edge of my canvas is showing. I think there's a chance that it's drying up. So I'm just doing every other one, and it's making me happy so far. And as long as there's a lot of paint like this, it'll work fine. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Dyslexia. So what can I do now? I like all that. Just gonna go every other one. I really want that to match. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of something something. And that works. Just gonna move that color shifting blue over. I wonder if I want anything else in there, because it just seems like I'm missing something. So that's my 2-minute warning to tell you guys whatever I forgot to tell you already, which is when you share my videos, you help me out, and I really appreciate it. I thank you for the thumbs up. I thank you for the contributions that have helped keep me painting since I started asking for donations. And I really appreciate that. You can find the exhibition video on the end screens of any video that will share with you the monthly exhibition of paintings along with the prizes for that month. I like this a lot. I just feel like there's something missing. Just need one more little element, I guess. And that doesn't bother me. I kind of like it. Let's put the final one in though. So Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, and Expressionist Art Studio Fans and Collectors are all places that you can visit on Facebook. The first one is for students. The second one is for if you're interested to see what I've been putting on Fine Art America and Pixels.com. I want to steal some paint for that right there. And I might do it again right there. And right there, and right there, and right there. I think that's what I want. I think I want some of that paint. And I just need to put some of it in a dish. And a little dab will do ya. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, reminding you can find tomorrow's video on the community board on my channel. You can find 1,200 videos, actually 1,310, and they're organized by genre and on playlists. So if you're looking for something, yeah, I'm glad I added that. I just wanted that. That's what it seemed like it needed. And now it's there, and I'm good. I don't know why that one filled in, but it's still cool. Adding little strange elements is okay with me. It's an abstract expressionist, flamboyant, strange artwork anyway, so no rules. I love you guys. There's 86,000 of you, or very nearly. There ought to be, really, by now. And whatever I forgot to tell you, including the Teespring clothing under the video, has all of her print leggings and t-shirts. You'll find out in another video if you decide to binge watch and help me out. That'd be cool. I love you guys. I think I told you that again. I like telling you I love you. Check your notifications. Check your subscription. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you watch the videos longer, it's the only thing the YouTube algorithm understands that helps me be here on YouTube. And thank you for watching. And I will see you anon. This is cool. There's nothing else like it in there. I don't know what's going on. But I like the oddness of this. It's just so much fun. I recommend it highly. And I will say goodbye for now. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, getting ready to pull out an 8x10 inch canvas and put my leftover paint on it.